Yeah. So what happens is you walk in, you sit down, and you put your passport in front of you. I want to imagine you got your passport there. Just imagine. That's fine. We're just going to pretend. It's going to imagine. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And it is good to lean slightly in rather than sort of being kind of afraid of the examiner.
No, I'm not afraid.
Right. Okay. And then there is a recorder. Okay. It kind of sits here. Now, what happens is during the guy switches on and he speaks into it, and he goes to what I call the bureaucracy. This is the International English Language Testing System, conducted on the 16th of September. The candidate is Stavros, candidate number 1234, center number 5678, and the examiner is Bill Martin, 997531. Okay, boom. And then he puts the recorder down there, and he hits the button on a timer. The moment the button is hit on the timer, your examination starts. Okay? So we're going to go straight into that. Okay? I'm going to go beep. I've hit the timer. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Bill Martin. Could you tell me your full name, please?
My name is Stavros Kapsalidis.
Thank you. May I see your identification, please?
Yeah, there's no problem.
Thank you. That's fine.
You're welcome, sir.
Now, in the first part of the examination, I'd like to ask you a few questions about yourself. Let's talk about where you live. Do you live in a house or an apartment?
I live in a house and I rent a room. I used to live at Tooting.
Thank you. Which is your favorite room in your apartment?
As I told you, I rent just a single room, so I've got my own room and the common room. So my room is the favorite one.
Thank you. If you could change something in your room, what would you change?
To be honest, I want to change my room. I want a bigger one. But as the question is, if I want to change something, I'll change my bedroom. I need a new one, a bigger one.
Thank you. Would you describe the area where you live as a good place for families with children?
Yeah, I used to live at Tooting in London. It's a nice area, nice and quiet area. It got a good connection, so that's the reason I think that a lot of families with children as well prefer to use in that area because of the public transportation, which means they can get in buses easily and they can.
Thank you. Okay, hold it there. Now, what are your thoughts, Grace, on Stavros in this part one? Yeah, absolutely. Very, very quickly. So, there's a question. You can leave a pause. For example, would you describe the area where you live as a good place to live? Well, yes, I think I would describe it as a good place to live. I think it's a good place to live because it has good public transport links, and it has some nice parks, and it has good shopping. So there's lots of pauses. Yeah, and what you said was good, but it was all kind of compressed, as if I'm in a big hurry. I want to get out of here as quickly as possible, and that then's going to affect your pronunciation score, because there's some words I don't understand.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I probably would understand them if you spoke them slowly. One of the things that you can do to give yourself time to think and to stop yourself rushing the answers is to use part of the question in the answer. So if I ask you the question, would you describe the area where you live as a good place to live? You say, well, yes, I think I would describe the area as a good place to live. And the reason why it's a good place to live is it has good public transportation, and it has some good shopping, and it has great pub. Although I think for parents with children, yeah. But anyway, that's what I mean. So you need to take your time. Let's move on to talk about traffic where you live.
Yes.
How do most people travel to work where you live?
From the place that I live, well, the traffic in the area that I live, it's a little bit busy, I think, as a lot of people use their own cars, and they skip to use the public transportation. So sometimes it becomes really busy, and even me, I stuck because I.
Thank you. What traffic problems are there in your area?
Traffic problems. There are traffic problems like you stuck in the traffic because of the environment in that area. There are a lot of factories, so a lot of people came in that area with their own cars. So during the morning from 8 till 9, and in the afternoon from 3:30 till 5, it's a little bit tough for you.
Thank you. How do traffic problems affect you?
Yeah, as I told you, I used to work in a pub, so if I do afternoon shifts, I start my shift at 4 o'clock, and they affect me badly because a lot of times I stuck in the traffic, so I have to pick up a bus an hour earlier.
Thank you. How would you reduce the traffic problems in your area?
In my area, I think I can't do anything personally, but I can give some advice, maybe to the mayor of my borough, just to build up a new tram station, or to make a metro or an underground, something like that.
Thank you. Okay, not bad. However, a little bit of a confusion, because I said I want to talk about the traffic where you live. And then the first question is, how do most people travel to work? And then you had in your mind traffic. And if you live in London and you say the word traffic, you immediately think heavy traffic, bad traffic, slow traffic, traffic congestion. And I didn't ask, what's the traffic like? I said, how do people travel to work? They walk, they cycle, they go by car, they take. By the way, I've never heard public transport. It's public transport.
Public transport.
Public transport. Yeah? You hear it enough on the news, whatever. So the answer is going to be, well, most people, where I live, most people, they walk to the train station and then take the train or the underground. Some people take the bus, and a few people drive their car. Now, it may well be the traffic's bad, but I didn't ask about the traffic. So what happened was you got the word traffic stuck in your head, and you kind of ignored the first question, or you made an assumption of what you think the question's going to be. Yeah? I stuck.
I heard you say suck.
Yeah, I stuck in traffic, or you stuck. What's grammatically wrong with that? To be stuck in traffic. I am stuck in traffic. I was stuck in traffic. You will be stuck in traffic. To be stuck. That would be a grammatical mistake. Okay? I think that the answer to the last question was good. I can't do anything myself, but I would write it. And send an email to the mayor of the borough. That's quite good vocabulary, the borough. A lot of people don't know what a borough is. It's like the borough council, like Merton or Kingston, to suggest a new tram line, a new tube station, or something like that. It was good.
Thank you.
But remember to listen to the question.
Yeah.
Don't think you know the question.
You
You have to calm down. Take your time. Listen to the question.